Popularly known as Burna Boy, Damini Ogulu was born on the 2nd of July 1991. He is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and record producer who rose to stardom in 2012 after releasing Like to Party, his lead single from his debut studio album. Welcome to INFOGIST TV, and today we're going to be focusing on Burna Boy. Now, Damini is his original name, and he was born in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. His mother, Bosse Ogulu, worked as a language translator, and his father, Samuel, managed a welding company. Now, his maternal grandfather, Benson, once managed a Nigerian multi-instrumentalist popularly known as Fela Kuti. His mother, who also became his manager, and he grew up in the southern Nigeria and began making his own beats using FL Studios. Now, he attended Corona Secondary School in Ogun State and relocated to London to further his studies. Surprisingly, he later studied media technology at the University of Sussex from 2008 to 2009. Then he studied media communications and culture at Oxford Brookes University from 2009 to 2010. He then returned to Port Harcourt and took a year-long internship at Radio 93.7 FM, and he's launched his music career after returning to Lagos. Now, Burna Boy is an interesting human being, known to be the African giant. Has been nominated for Grammy one time, and then the next year he won the Grammy Award. That shows the kind of African giant he is. Now, Burna Boy has a lot of things surrounding him. Now, for his artistry, Burna Boy's music is mainly pop and Afrobeats. He describes his music as an Afrofusion, which blends four genres: R&B, hip-hop, dancehall, and reggae. So he has a lot of things to deliver. Now, in 2014, Burna Boy split from Aristocrat Records, and in 2015, he founded his own record label known as Spaceship Entertainment. It's 8 months after splitting with Aristocrat Records. Now, Burna Boy recorded and released his second studio album on Spaceship on the 25th of November. His 7-track debut, Extended Play Redemption, was released in September 2016. Its lead single, Preemie, debuted on Noisy. Now, that song Preemie is actually something I know that I look back to say, yes, this is a song I could relate to so much, so good. Now, Burna Boy is not just on the Nigerian part, as he has actually had time to sing with a lot of Nigerian artists like the likes of Two-Face Idibia and M.I, Timaya, Olamide, Reminisce, Wizkid, alongside a lot of them. Now, Wizkid is not I think his musical idea was inspired by Fela Kuti, King Sunny Ade, and Bob Marley, and his music received generally positive reviews from music critics who applaud his production. And one of his songs was nominated as the best album of the year at the 2014 Nigerian Entertainment Award. Now, Burna Boy's debut album Life was released on 12th of August 2013, serving as a follow-up for his second mixtape Born Identity in 2011. Now, the debut album sold 40,000 copies on the first day of its release. Now, Aristocrat Record also sold its marketing rights to UBA Pacific for like 10 million. Now, the album Life was released. It had like a lot of positive remarks from people, and when we go on and on, he kept on releasing album back to back. Now, his fourth album, The African Giants, was released in 2019 on 26th of July. It was supported by 6 singles: Burna, On The Low, Killy Them, Dangote, Anybody, and Pull Up. He began recording this album in 2018 and told Billboard that it was the most personal project yet. He first revealed plans to release it in April 2019 and held a private listening session in Los Angeles. Now, photos and videos from the listening parties were shared on social media, and then The African Giants was intentionally announced as a 16-track album. To promote the album, Burna Boy headlined African Giants Return Tours. He did a tour for that African Giant song. Now, a lot of people he has collaborated with, even on his new album he released early this year, he had Ed Sheeran on it and a lot of other artists. Burna Boy is indeed a talented artist, and his song Destiny was included in the playlist of the inauguration of Joe Biden. Who can beat that? Well, we still hope someone else gets to beat that record, but for now, he's the one who has beaten that record. Now, he added another achievement to his bag when he bagged the BET Awards in 2021, where he won the Best International Act. Now, with this win, he became the first African artist to bag 3 nominations and wins consecutively, having won the BET Award in 2019, 2020, and also in 2021. Now, in 2021 March, Burna Boy was featured on the Canadian singer Justin Bieber's song Love by You, a track from his sixth studio album, Justice. Now, on September 17th, 2021, yes, he featured on an American songwriter's Joe Billion single, I Feel It, which marks the first musical collaboration between the two, but the latter co-wrote Loved by You with Justin Bieber. Now, a lot of awards that came through, a lot of singers is actually partnered with, and still, yeah, he's still coming up back to back. Now, in 2022, he released his sixth studio album, Love Damini, on the 8th of July 2022, which is still trending till date. Now, two singles actually topped that album, which is Kilometer, which was initially released as an independent single on 29th of April 2021, and Last, which was released on the 13th of May 2022, along with the announcement of the album. Now, Last, it don't cast. It actually became a street language that everybody started using. Everybody just wanted to get acquainted with it, and it became more like the life of the street. Everybody kept on saying it. Now, just like every other artist, Burna Boy himself has a lot of controversies. Now, one of them is that on the 8th of June 2022, his armed escorts allegedly shot and wounded two people at a nightclub in Lagos. Now, according to the wife of one of the victims, the incident began after she declined Burna Boy's invitation to join him at the club's VIP session. 5 security guards, later affiliated with Burna Boy, were arrested and charged with attempted murder because the woman later accused Burna Boy and his family for trying to silence her family with hush money. Now, the CCTV footage of this particular event by the club has not been released, so we can really not say that this is what happened or this is what did not happen. But that's a controversy about him. Now, to his personal life, a lot of people would really think that Burna Boy, as the Odogu, would never fall in love. Boy, surprisingly, he has. And he has been in a relationship for a while, but though I think the last song was dedicated to his relationship, the song Last from his album, his sixth studio album. Now, Burna Boy began dating British rapper Stefflon Don in 2018, and they broke up in 2022. I think there were a lot of controversies about the breakup and the reasons why the breakup happened. But we're not here to judge about the breakup. We're just here to say that Burna has actually achieved a lot as a person and as a Nigerian and as a Rivers born. And dating to the fact that he keeps on coming up with new things to show people how unique he could be and to show the dynamics of his lifestyle. I believe Burna is actually going places, and that places I hope to see him in the nearby future. This is still INFOGIST TV, and I'm glad you listen. Thank you.